Welcome back to Super Rare Coins, your ultimate destination for rare and valuable coins. Today, we're bringing you the top 6 coins that stand out for their history, rarity, and market value. Whether you're a beginner collector or an experienced numismatist, these coins are sure to take your collection to the next level. So let's get started and explore the top 6 rare coins every collector should know about. Top 1. The Wheat Penny, officially known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, was introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The 1946 Wheat Penny is especially important because it was minted just after World War II, during a time when America was rebuilding its economy and industrial strength. These coins represent post-war optimism and national recovery, making them historically significant and emotionally valuable to collectors. Obverse, front side, features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner. Displays the words, "In God We Trust." Liberty the date, 1946. Reverse, backside, shows 2 wheat ears, one on each side. The inscriptions include 1 cent United States of America. E pluribus unum. The wheat ears symbolize prosperity, strength, and agricultural heritage of America. The 1946 Wheat Penny is made of 95% copper, 5% tin, and zinc. This high copper content gives the coin a rich brown or reddish tone, which collectors love, especially when well preserved. A coin in very fine condition means major details are sharp and visible. Lincoln's hair and coat lines are clear. Wheat ears show strong detail. Moderate wear but excellent eye appeal. Coins in very fine condition are highly desirable, especially for vintage copper cents. Here's why collectors are always searching for this coin. Post-World War II minting year. Classic wheat, reverse design. High copper content. Strong collector nostalgia. Increasing demand worldwide. Even though millions were minted, high-grade examples are becoming harder to find every year. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the market value. Estimated values. 2025 market. Fine condition, 30 cents to 60 cents. Very fine condition, $1.50 to $4. Extremely fine, $6 to $12. Uncirculated, $15, $35 plus. Red copper, high grade, can go $50 to $100 or more. Coins with full details, original color, and no damage always sell for higher prices. The value of 1946 wheat pennies continues to grow because wheat cents are no longer minted. Copper prices are rising. Older coins disappear from circulation. New collectors enter the market every year. Holding a well-preserved coin today could mean much higher value in the future. If you own this coin, store it in a protective holder. Avoid cleaning it. Keep it away from moisture. Get it graded for higher resale value. Never clean a wheat penny. Cleaning can destroy its value instantly. The United States of America Wheat Penny 1 cent 1946 is more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history. In very fine condition, this coin is collectible, valuable, and increasingly rare. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, this penny deserves a place in your collection. Top 2. The Lincoln Wheat Penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. The Wheat Penny series continued until 1958, making it one of the most iconic coin designs in U.S. history. The 1945 Wheat Penny was minted during the final year of World War II. This makes it a powerful symbol of victory, sacrifice, and national strength. Coins from wartime and post-war years are always highly attractive to collectors. In 1945, the United States was deeply involved in World War II. Industries were focused on war production, and everyday items were carefully managed. Coins minted during this period represent the resilience of the American people. Unlike the 1943 steel cent, the 1945 wheat penny returned to copper, which makes it even more desirable among collectors. Obverse, front side, portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Designed by Victor D. Brenner. Inscriptions include, "In God We Trust," Liberty Date, 1945. Reverse, backside, 2 wheat ears surrounding the text. 1 cent, United States of America. E pluribus unum. The wheat ears symbolize prosperity, strength, and agricultural heritage of America. The 1945 wheat penny is made of 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. This copper composition gives the coin its classic reddish-brown color, especially attractive in higher grade condition. A very fine wheat penny shows clear date and lettering, strong details in Lincoln's hair and coat, visible wheat lines on the reverse, light to moderate wear only. Very fine coins are popular because they offer excellent detail at an affordable price. This coin is special because minted in a historic wartime year, part of the iconic wheat penny series. High copper content, strong collector demand, increasing scarcity in higher condition. Many 1945 pennies were heavily circulated, making well-preserved examples harder to find today. Now, let's talk about today's market value. Estimated 2025 market prices. Fine condition, 25 cents to 50 cents. Very fine condition, $1.50 to $4. Extremely fine, $5 to $12. Uncirculated, $15, $40 plus. Red copper, high grade, $60, $120 or more. Coins with full original color, no scratches, and no cleaning sell for the highest prices. The value of wheat pennies continues to rise because they are no longer minted. Copper prices keep increasing. Collectors worldwide are growing. Historical coins gain value over time. A well-kept 1945 wheat penny could be worth much more in the future. If you own a 1945 wheat penny, do not clean the coin. Store it in a coin holder. Avoid touching it with bare hands. Consider professional grading. Cleaning can destroy 50% or more of the coin's value. The United States of America wheat penny 1 cent 1945 is a true historical treasure. In very fine condition, it is collectible, valuable, and meaningful. Whether you are a new collector or an experienced investor, this coin deserves respect and proper care. Top 3. The Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin was introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th birth anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln. This design replaced the famous wheat penny reverse. The Lincoln Memorial series was produced from 1959 to 2008, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The 1973 Lincoln Memorial cent comes from a period of economic change in America, just before the major metal composition changes that happened in the 1980s. The year 1973 was important in American history. The United States was facing rising inflation, the global oil crisis, changes in industrial production. Coins minted during this era represent modern American history, and collectors now appreciate these coins as part of a complete Lincoln cent collection. The D Mint mark on this coin means it was struck at the Denver Mint. The Mint mark, D, appears below the date. Denver produced hundreds of millions of coins in 1973. Most were heavily circulated. Finding a 1973 D penny in very fine condition is becoming less common today. Obverse, front side, right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner. Inscriptions include, "In God We Trust." Liberty Date, 1973. Mint mark D reverse, backside. Image of the Lincoln Memorial. Small statue of Lincoln visible inside the memorial. Text includes, United States of America, 1 cent, e pluribus unum. This detailed design makes the coin visually appealing even today. The 1973 D. Lincoln Memorial cent is made of 95% copper, 5% zinc. This is important because pre-1982 pennies contain high copper content, which adds intrinsic value. A very fine 1973 D penny shows clear date and mint mark, visible details in Lincoln's hair and jacket, sharp memorial building lines, moderate wear but no major damage. Coins in very fine condition are much more valuable than heavily worn examples. Even though it is not extremely rare, this coin is collectible because high copper content, part of a long-running historic series, growing interest in copper cents. Fewer high-grade examples remain. Collectors building complete Lincoln Memorial sets actively search for clean coins from the 1970s. Now, let's talk about market value today. Estimated 2025 prices. Circulated 2 cents to 5 cents. Fine condition 10 cents to 25 cents. Very fine condition 50 cents to $1.50. Extremely fine $2 to $5. Uncirculated/red $10, $25 plus. Error coins can reach $100 plus. Value depends on condition, color, and originality. The future value of copper Lincoln cents is supported by rising copper prices, coins disappearing from circulation, increased collector awareness, demand for pre-1982 pennies. Well-preserved coins may see steady value growth over time. If you own a 1973 D. Lincoln cent, never clean the coin. Store it in a protective holder. Avoid moisture and heat. Check for errors or varieties. Cleaning or polishing can destroy collector value instantly. The United States of America Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent 1973 D is a meaningful part of American coin history in very fine condition. It is collectible, copper-rich, and steadily increasing in interest. It may look like an ordinary penny, but to collectors, it is a small piece of history with real value. Top 4. The Lincoln Memorial cent was first issued in 1959 to honor the 150th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This design replaced the wheat penny and was used for almost 50 years, until 2008. The 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny belongs to the classic pre-1982 copper era, making it more desirable than modern zinc pennies. The year 1975 was a time of economic recovery in the United States. The country was facing inflation after the early 1970s oil crisis, changes in manufacturing and industry, growth in modern American culture. Coins from this period represent a transition era in U.S. history, and collectors value them as part of the long Lincoln cent story. The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies in 1975. Most entered heavy circulation. Finding a 1975 D penny in very fine condition is becoming harder today. Condition plays a major role in determining value. Obverse front side, right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner. Inscriptions: In God We Trust Liberty. Date: 1975 Mint Mark D. Reverse, backside, image of the Lincoln Memorial. Statue of Lincoln visible inside the memorial. Text includes: United States of America, 1 cent, e pluribus unum. This detailed reverse makes the coin iconic and easily recognizable. The 1975 D. Lincoln Memorial cent is composed of 95% copper, 5% zinc. Because it was minted before 1982, it contains significant copper value, which collectors appreciate. A very fine 1975 D penny typically shows clear and readable date and mint mark, visible details in Lincoln's hair and coat, strong memorial lines on the reverse. light to moderate wear without damage. Coins in very fine condition are much more valuable than heavily worn pennies. This coin is collectible because it is a pre-1982 copper penny, part of a long-running historic series. Increasing interest in copper-based coins. Fewer well-preserved examples remain. Collectors building complete Lincoln Memorial sets actively search for clean examples from the 1970s. Now, let's talk about the market value today. Estimated 2025 market prices. Circulated 2 cents to 5 cents. Fine condition 10 cents to 30 cents. Very fine condition $0.75 to $2. Extremely fine $3 to $7. Uncirculated red $12, $30 plus. Error varieties can reach $100 or more. Actual value depends on condition, color, and originality. The future value of the 1975 D copper penny may increase due to rising copper prices, coins being lost or damaged over time, growing collector interest worldwide, strong demand for pre-1982 Lincoln cents. Well-preserved coins have the best long-term potential. If you own a 1975 D Lincoln Memorial penny, never clean or polish the coin. Store it in a protective holder. Avoid humidity and heat. Check carefully for errors or varieties. Cleaning can reduce the coin's value permanently. The United States of America Abraham Lincoln Memorial, 1 cent 1975, D is an important piece of modern American coin history. In very fine condition, it is collectible, copper-rich, and increasingly appreciated by collectors. What looks like a simple penny can actually hold real value and historical importance. Top 5. The Lincoln Shield cent was introduced in 2010 and continues to be used today. It replaced the Lincoln Memorial reverse design. The shield represents President Abraham Lincoln's preservation of the United States, symbolizing unity, strength, and national stability. The Lincoln cent itself was first introduced in 1909, making it the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. The year 2013 was part of the modern digital era in the United States. Cash usage was declining, but coins were still produced in very large numbers. Because many people stopped using pennies regularly, fewer high-quality coins were saved, which increases collector interest in well-preserved examples today. A 2013 Lincoln Shield cent with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Philadelphia coins traditionally do not carry a mint mark. These coins were made for everyday circulation. Most became scratched, worn, or damaged. Finding a very fine condition example is becoming less common over time. Obverse, front side, right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor D. Brenner. Inscriptions include, "In God We Trust." Liberty date, 2013. Reverse, backside, a large Union shield. 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies. Inscriptions, United States of America, 1 cent, e pluribus unum. This shield design represents national unity and strength. The 2013 Lincoln Shield cent is made of 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plated. Unlike older pennies, this coin does not contain high copper value, but condition and rarity still matter for collectors. A very fine 2013 penny shows clear date and lettering, sharp details in Lincoln's portrait, strong shield lines on the reverse, only light wear, no deep scratches. Most modern pennies are heavily damaged, so very fine examples stand out. This coin is collectible because part of the modern Lincoln Shield series. Fewer high-grade coins are saved. Strong demand for error and variety coins. Important continuation of U.S. coin history. Collectors also look closely for die cracks, double dies, off-center strikes, and weak strikes, which can increase value significantly. Now, let's talk about market value today. Estimated 2025 market prices. Circulated, 1 cent to 2 cents. Fine condition, 5 cents to 15 cents. Very fine condition, $0.25 to $1. Extremely fine, $1.50 to $4. Uncirculated, $5, $15 plus. Error coins can reach $50 to $200 or more. Value depends on condition, originality, and any visible errors. The future value of the 2013 Lincoln Shield cent may rise because pennies may stop being produced in the future. Fewer people save modern coins. Error coins gain attention over time. Collectors want complete Shield cent sets. Well-preserved coins always have the best long-term potential. If you own a 2013 Lincoln Shield penny, do not clean or polish it. Store it in a coin holder. Check for mint errors carefully. Keep it away from moisture. Cleaning a modern coin can destroy collector interest. The United States of America Abraham Lincoln Shield 1 cent 2013 with no mint mark may look ordinary, but in very fine condition. It is collectible, interesting, and worth keeping. Every coin tells a story, and this penny represents modern American history and national unity. Top 6. The Lincoln Shield cent was introduced in 2010 to replace the Lincoln Memorial reverse design. The shield design represents unity and strength, symbolizing President Abraham Lincoln's preservation of the United States. The Lincoln cent itself has been in production since 1909, making it the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. While modern coins may seem ordinary, they are part of a long historical tradition, and collectors value them for completion of sets and well-preserved examples. The year 2014 was part of the modern digital and cashless era in the U.S., but coins were still widely used. Key points about 2014. Everyday pennies were mostly circulated and often damaged. Few people saved modern coins in high condition. This scarcity makes well-preserved 2014 cents collectible today. So, even a relatively modern penny can attract collectors if it is in very fine condition. The 2014 Lincoln Shield cent with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Important facts. Philadelphia pennies traditionally do not have a mint mark. Most of these coins entered circulation and suffered wear. Finding a 2014 penny in very fine condition is harder than you might think. Collectors pay attention to condition, sharp details, and originality. Obverse, front side, features Abraham Lincoln's right-facing portrait, designed by Victor D. Brenner. Inscriptions include, "In God We Trust." Liberty date, 2014. Reverse, backside. Shield design, symbolizing national unity. 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies. Banner above the shield reading 1 cent. Inscriptions, United States of America, E pluribus unum. This modern design continues the Lincoln legacy with a symbolic American theme. The 2014 Lincoln Shield cent is made of 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating. Unlike pre-1982 pennies, this coin does not carry significant intrinsic copper value, but condition, errors, and rarity still affect collector value. A very fine 2014 penny shows clear date and lettering, sharp Lincoln portrait, defined shield lines on the reverse, light wear, no major scratches or damage. Most modern pennies are heavily circulated or scratched, so a very fine 2014 cent stands out in the collector market. Even though it is modern, this coin is still collectible because part of the Lincoln Shield series. Few coins are saved in high-grade condition. Collectors seek complete Shield cent sets. Error coins off-center, double die, or weak strikes. increase value. Collectors often view modern shield cents as future historic coins, making preservation important. Let's discuss the current market value. Estimated 2025 market prices. Circulated, 1 cent to 3 cents. Fine condition, 5 cents to 10 cents. Very fine condition, $0.25 to $1. Extremely fine / uncirculated, $2 to $5. Error / variety coins can reach $25, $100 plus. Value depends on condition, color, and any error or variety present. The future value of 2014 Shield cents may increase due to rising interest in Lincoln Shield series, fewer high-grade coins being saved over time, collectors seeking complete modern Shield sets, error coins attracting significant premium. A well-preserved coin today may be more valuable in 5 to 10 years. If you own a 2014 Lincoln Shield penny, do not clean or polish it. Store it in a protective coin holder. Avoid moisture, sunlight, and heat. Look for errors or varieties. Remember, cleaning a coin can destroy collector value instantly. The United States of America Abraham Lincoln Shield 1 cent 2014 with no mint mark may seem ordinary, but in very fine condition. It is collectible, historically significant, and has real market value. Even modern pennies can tell a story, and this coin represents national unity, modern American history, and the continued legacy of Abraham Lincoln. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Super Rare Coins for more rare coin history and values. Comment below. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.